Good afternoon. Oh, tell how good I am at this. Got to do it in a way where, I can't do it front facing. Look and feel like shit. Thanks to some really nasty, nasty trolling done on Father's Day. But that I will deal with myself in my own time. It's not why I've come live. I did do this a few seconds ago, believe it or not, but I hadn't made it public, so it was literally just me talking to myself. So I'm going to park what happened on Sunday. Although I do know who the perpetrator is. One perpetrator, 4 separate IDs. Anyway, hello Rahul ji. थोड़ा मैं आपको समझा दूँ, I hope you're well, लेकिन मैं आपको समझा दूँ ये वो लाइव है जहाँ मैं सिर्फ बोलने आई हूँ. I won't be having much conversation in comments, but thank you for liking it. Thank you, Rahul ji. Right, going back to what I was saying. I've actually forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, so whatever happened on Sunday, I'm dealing with that legally, as you do when the trolling's gone as far as it has gone. Yeah, I was trolled. All sorts happened. I let it go. And that's fine. You let it go. It's not about the past, but, you go and attack someone's parent, they're not going to stay quiet, are they? Now, talking of parents, the reason I've just come live now is I have said over and over again that regardless of whether a parent who is a YouTuber or is just a YouTube viewer is a friend or a foe, if you attack their innocent children, then you're breaking the law. And if you continue to break the law, then I will make sure the long arm of the law reaches you, regardless of where you are, regardless of where you're sat. What I've noticed is the majority of these YouTubers, they don't really understand community guidelines. Yet, it's like not knowing the terms and conditions of your job before starting, but making it a career. Now, the sad thing is, if you have made this a career and you're getting some sort of revenue from it, which is good, yeah, and then you misuse the platform that you're building your career on by abusing people's children, regardless of how old someone's child is, whether they're 1, whether they're 10, whether they're 20, 30, 40, a child's a child. ਸਾਰੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਰੱਬ ਦਾ ਰੂਪ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਬੱਚੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਂਝੇ ਆ. So, in short, I'll say again, regardless of whether you're a friend or a foe, and I'll explain what I mean by a foe is a person that you absolutely have no synergy with at all. You detest everything about them, everything they do, their behaviours, what they say, how they troll. My foes, the foes I refer to are the ones that are trolling people on YouTube and misusing the platform. And there's a few of them. Obviously, you can see who it is. I've not held back in the last few days, and that's because, Father's Day, the level of trolling But that's for me to deal with, and I'm dealing with that, and I'll continue to deal with that one-to-one. But so these faux type of people, right? Regardless of whether we agree with them, and regardless of whether you've got a personal grudge with them, what you don't do is you don't abuse their child or their children. Okay? You've got an issue with them, take it up with them one-to-one. And continue to misuse your platform. Ultimately, you'll end up losing it. But what you're doing when you're abusing people's children is not just your revenue from this platform that you'll lose. It's you're more than likely to lose a bit of liberty. Now, understand that. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, because obviously it's in English, then kisi to translate karwa lena, right? I have seen so many innocent, beautiful children being trolled because people have zero control over what comes out of their mouth. I've seen things written about people's children. In fact, what's really sad is I've also seen things written about people's parents. And I've said this before. If your behaviour is so out of control that you don't care that your family is then going to be attacked, you need to have a good, long, hard look at what you're about. And if your family does get attacked and you just sit back and you take it and you ignore it, well, then there's no one more. What's the word I'm looking for? Words are failing me because I'm so angry and I'm trying to stay calm. If your family have been attacked and you sit back and you do nothing, then you really are a coward, right? And you're allowing your family to be trolled. But my lives, this is coming back to children. Anyone. I don't care how vile the parent is. And yeah, I can see how many vile parents are misusing the platform. But they're adults. And if you've got an issue with an adult, you have to take it up with them. You cannot start attacking their children. It's just not done. Forget the law, forget losing your liberty. How do you sleep at night when you attack innocent children? I was going to say innocent little children, but they're not all little, are they? Some are grown-ups. But they're still children, aren't they? And then some of the crap that's been said about their mothers. I mean, one village idiot, he really has put his mother in the firing line. But again, he just doesn't stop. So there's very little I can do about that. He should know that. But I see his little, oh my God, his nephew's so gorgeous, right? So if you've got beef with the adult, don't take it out on the children around these adults. They're so innocent. Children are children. Let them be children. Okay. And if they do appear in the odd video here and there, children are just being children. You know, I've heard things about, oh, this child's like that, felt like giving him a slap. I wanted to do this and he'll turn out like this. Have a word. And the worst thing is the people who are trolling these children are parents. They're parents to children themselves as well. So it's like, mera kutta Tommy, tera kutta kutta. You can't have selective outrage, especially in our culture, where we do say, ਨਿਆਣੇ ਸਾਂਝੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਹੋਣ ਉਹ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਹੋਣ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਨਿਆਣੇ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਏਦਾਂ ਉਂਗਲੀ ਚੱਕਦਾ ਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਆ ਹੁਣ ਮੇਰੀ ਲੱਖ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾ ਬਣੇ ਹਨਾ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਂ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣੀ ਕਰਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ But if you bring it to my doorstep, then obviously things aren't well. But even if it was your worst enemy, if you see their children in the firing line who are completely innocent, don't even know what their parent is doing, how can you have the heart to attack someone's child? So I'll say it again. For those people who just open YouTube channels without understanding the terms and conditions and the community guidelines, you need to learn what is allowed and what isn't allowed, especially those who use this as a form of income. It's a source of revenue, because it's not just your channel you're going to lose. So please, I feel like I'm pleading for people to behave, right? And I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I've not slept properly since Sunday. But regardless of what I'm going through, what I'm not going to do. See, I could park my battle for a bit, for me, that is very personal, that was brought to my doorstep. But I know I will have enough energy to take this battle head on when it comes to children, right? I've got the time and I've got the resources, and I've got a bunch of professionals behind me that थोड़ी सोच तो है बहुत परे आ से ਜਿਹੜੇ आके है ना बनने आ sorry ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚੱਲੂਗੀ. Whoever doesn't understand it, I'm sure there's hundreds of people around you to translate. Even as a viewer, and you're not an owner of a channel, if you go and you make abusive comments about somebody's child in somebody's underneath someone's videos or live transmission, then you are also as responsible as the person who, for example, if there is a live transmission and they're allowing it. So it's not just, oh well, it's okay, it's not my channel, it's not my live transmission, it's not my video. If anyone gets into trouble, it'll be the channel owner. Well, it won't. It'll be you as well. So you've got to understand this level of hatred towards other people's children and not thinking about the consequences. You're not doing yourself any favours. And I'll say again, friend or foe, for me, everyone's kids are innocent, whether they appear in their videos or not. Everyone's child is innocent, and every child has the right to feel safe and be safe. So that's it from me. I would have shown you my well, someone had a problem with my vacation feet. I mean, I can show you my feet at home. They're exactly the same. But I can't bother. I'm too tired. I'm tired and I'm absolutely exhausted from what's going on at the moment. But like I said, if push comes to shove, I'll park what's going on at the moment in terms of what happened on Sunday. But what I won't park is children being trolled. So I will leave this live public. I'll make it public as soon as it finishes. I will be turning off comments as well. Normally I just hold them, and thank the Lord I hold them, because if those comments had gone public, oh dear. So, good health to anyone who's not feeling well. And if you're not feeling well, conserve your energy, preserve your energy to make yourself feel better. Put all your energy into recovering. Um, Trolling other people is a waste of energy. And yeah, consequences aren't really going to be good. More for you if you're not feeling well, right? I'm not feeling well, but the end of the day, like I said, I can park my situation until I'm feeling a bit better. But what I won't park is children being trolled. Anybody's children. So thank you. I don't know who's listening. Haven't got my glasses on. I can't even see how many watching or whatever. I can see this live's coming up to probably about 16, 17 minutes. And that's enough crap from me. So please try and be kind to children. I'm not even going to waste my breath saying be kind to each other. क्योंकि I think सारे लिमिट्स क्रॉस हो चुके ਆ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕੋ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਉਹਦਾ ਸਗੋਂ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਚਾਬੀ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਕਰੋ ਉਹ ਬੰਦਾ ਹਜੇ ਤੰਗ ਇੰਨਾ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੰਗ ਕਰੋ ਸੋ ਲੱਗੇ ਰਹੋ ਹਨਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਿਹਤ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿਣ ਲੱਗੀ ਸੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਿਹਤ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਅਸਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਓਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਿਹਤ ਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਅਸਰ ਹੋਇਆ ਆ but anyway please behave and have a good evening and have yourselves a good weekend. Bye bye.